have to do this quickly because the light is running out. It is currently like 8:30, but this is going to be my first public video, so if you're watching this, hello and welcome. Hopefully I will be posting consistently in 2026, but it is not one of my goals, I will admit. There are some more important things that I will be covering today that are my personal goals and hopefully inspire you, and I'm going to show you what they are, how I'm going to achieve them, and you can adopt some of them if you want. So let's get into it. Firstly, I have made a vision board and a routines picture collage with Procreate. Low-key took me a long time, but I recommend it and I think it was worth it. So let's get into it. I have 9 main goals. Firstly, I want to get better health and restore my period because I have lost it. And second is I'm going into university in 2026, my first year. So I want to build some really meaningful connections and have a lot of fun. If I sound weird, I have my plate in. Ignore. Third is avoid being super stressed. I'm an innately I feel like I should stop telling myself this story, but this past year has been quite stressful for me and I just want to stay organized and keep on top of my stress management. Fourthly, I want to do 10 full push-ups. That was this year's goal, but we only got to 5. 5 pull-ups. I can't do a pull-up right now. And move daily because I know it's good for my mental health. The number 5 is strengthen family relationships. 6 is maintain a clean and organized space because when it's not like that, it stresses me out. Number 7 is get 80% or higher in all my papers because I want to challenge myself and to maintain the scholarship that I got. I need to do that, so that's a big one. Number 8 is always look put together. I feel like I don't really put that much effort into the way I looked in 2025, so yeah, I'm putting more effort into that. And number 9 is I want to make $7,000 in the second half of the year. So to achieve goals, I always believe that you need systems behind it, and that is composed of habits, routines, and rituals that you do daily. And it's not as glamorous as it sounds. It is consistency, and it is volume, and it is work. So for my first goal, I need to eat at maintenance, wake up rested, so that's 7+ hours of sleep, eat whole foods 80% of the time, limit intense exercise because I think it spikes your cortisol, which is not really what I want. Talk to people when I feel stressed and do stress management things like going for walks, having a shower, planning, taking some sort of action. And then also identifying stress levels each day to see what's working, what's not, and adjusting. The second goal and the things I'm doing to work towards making new friends and building connections is being kind to everyone, making sure I'm nice and approachable, joining 3 clubs, and saying yes to a lot of activities, so I will be busy in February and March, and planning events on my calendar. The third habits I'm doing is to ensure that I'm being organized and not stressed, noting down all tasks and reminders, weekly and monthly planning sessions to ensure that I know what is happening. I realized I've been looking at myself this entire time in this video and not at you, so I am sorry. I just realized I'm going to put a lot of time between tasks so I don't overwhelm myself, and review and adjust the plan. So 4 is the push-ups one. So I'm going to schedule time to go to the gym, eat 120 grams of protein a day. And then another one was the family one. So doing family calls, setting alerts, and making sure I'm putting time and effort into those relationships. 6 is making sure I'm organized. So that's 5 minutes of cleaning, clean my digital space weekly because, you know, storage, photos, all that stuff just compiles and it stresses me out. And then also ensuring everything has a place and so I don't lose things because I'm a chronic not a chronic loser, but I lose a lot of things. Number 7 is setting up study blocks for my 80% plus and keeping track of tasks, being aware of due dates, creating flashcards as I go through the study, because trying to create flashcards at the end of like the start of your exam period is stressful. And having a simple note-taking system so I don't feel overwhelmed. We're nearly there. Number 8 was looking put together, so having a basic look, that means a go-to outfit, makeup, hairstyle, shoes, jewelry, all that stuff, perfume. Spending the first 30 minutes getting ready and just mentally clearing. Making sure to set up my outfit the day before and maintaining a good space and clean. And then 9, I don't really have to worry about this until the second half of the year, but basically it's just looking for jobs and applying and then working my butt off. Yeah, so those were my 2026 goals, and I hope you have some goals that you're also looking to achieve. If you are, I recommend watching Ali Abdaal's video on the GPS method because it really helped me narrow down my thoughts and I thought it was great. But do not limit yourself and push yourself, and yeah.